Hi, my name is Marina or Mimi. You can call me both. Um, this morning I had therapy for post-COVID, and it was a waste of time. Um, the woman the therapist, she didn't know anything about it. Nothing more that we didn't know. So it was a waste of time. And um, first she asked me all those questions. Mostly my mom answered them, and I have um, a lot of disassociation, disassociation, if I pronounce this correctly. Um, but basically, you can search it up, or because my explanation is probably bad, but it's a term, and basically you have different kinds of disassociation, but the ones I have are the realization and the personalization. And the realization is um kind of that it feels like you're awake but not consciousness, like you're awake and stuff, but your body is on autopilot, so you don't think before you move or speak. It all kind of goes past you. Um, and it just feels like you're watching a video, but behind your own eyes. So not like third person perspective, just through your own eyes, but it feels like you're not the one controlling your body sometimes, or just like it's hard to explain, but it can be a really intense feeling, and I just stare and I can't really think, and um, I also have depersonalization, and it's kind of feeling detached from your body. So when you look in the mirror, for example, you know it's you, but you don't recognize it as yourself. Like it's hard to explain because you know it's you, but you don't feel like it's you. Um, not in a dysphoria, dysmorphia way, but like um, like it's a different person, but you know it's you. And personally, when I have that, I also have trouble remembering things, like especially if it shortly happened. Like I can just get hit with it and then like I totally forgot what I was saying or like what happened in the past few minutes, and you feel really really numb. And um um she also asked me, for example, what time I go to bed, and I couldn't remember, or what I do in a day. And there's nothing too special, but it's still annoying because I also had it one time at school, at a meeting about me not going to school, and it's really frustrating because you feel stupid and embarrassed and also kind of humiliated by yourself because you simply can't answer simple questions like, what do you think about this idea? Um, um, how about this? How about that? What's your opinion on this? How late do you do this? How do you do that? Like in your daily life? What are your routines? I can't answer them, or barely, or difficult to remember because my brain is extremely foggy and my feeling is very numb, and I mostly just mostly just stare. Like she had a glass of water on the table. I mostly stared at that or at the wall or through the window, and that I avoid eye contact. And my mom, she asked me multiple times if I was okay, and I felt really embarrassed because I was kind of humiliating myself, but I couldn't like ground myself enough to be there, you know. So I wasn't there, but I physically was there, but I wasn't anywhere else in my thoughts. Like it's not like I zoned out thinking about other things. Mostly I was just trying to ground myself, but I, I kind of couldn't. And it was really embarrassing, so I wanted to cry. So I just sat there like, oh, I'm so humiliated by myself, and they don't even notice because for them it's not a big deal. They just think like, are you there? Or maybe they didn't even. Sometimes people don't even notice, but it's still embarrassing. I want to cry today because it was embarrassing. I didn't cry, obviously. I never cry. I mean, not in public, not with people, especially not with my family or my mom. But my mom asked me multiple times if I was okay. Uh, and that made it worse because then I realized they noticed I wasn't really fully there, but I just said I'm alright. Um, and I also suddenly felt very tired. So that's just my experience from today. And um, he said like he had nothing um, like it was a waste of time because he didn't have any knowledge that we didn't have about my apparently chronic illness post COVID. So it was kind of a waste of time because he says, "Oh, you just need to eat breakfast." I can't eat breakfast because then I get nauseous because my something with internal nervous system or things or something is fucked up because of post COVID. That's the reason I'm here. And she just said like, yeah, but you just need to eat breakfast and you need to build it up, even just a few bites, blah 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 blah. And she also said the same about movement. And then she asked if I like to hike or walk or bike, and I said no because I hate that. I'm not gonna let her force me to do those stupid things because it's not my first time being in some stupid place with doctors and therapists like for the past for the past 5 years. We've been going around with those stupid post-COVID symptoms because that ruined my fucking life. And nobody could help. Nobody had the diagnosis. We nearly had to diagnose ourselves then. Went to the COVID center or something in my country, and they finally diagnosed me. And then after 5 years of going in and out of hospitals, in and out of therapists, psychiatrists, nobody could help. And then we finally got to this place. Why? And she was like, well, if you don't like, do you have staircase? Do you have staircase at home? I said, yes. And she said, why don't you do exercises on the staircase? The fuck? No, no, no. I'm not gonna walk up and down the stairs like some. What? No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do that. Like, what is that? A humiliation ritual? Why would I? That's worthless. That's a waste of energy and time. Then she asked, well, do you know any activities that you have to move? And I said, dancing, when she wants me to dance every day for 10 minutes. I mean, I guess it's better than walking up and down the stairs. But it's so stupid because I'm bad at dancing. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I'm not good either. And it looks cringe. But I guess I just have to do it. So yeah. Um, yeah, I might make a video of a dance if you guys want, but I'm not good at dancing and it's cringe. So I warned you. You wanted this, not me necessarily. I mean, I'm okay with it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. But don't bully me. So yeah. Um, and after that, that is the good part. Since um, I had to eat breakfast and drink more, my mom said I could choose a healthy juice and cornflakes. So I chose cornflakes and I chose pineapple juice. I like pineapple juice a lot, and it's also healthy. And they say it makes your sweat and stuff smell less bad. Luckily, I personally barely sweat. I'm lucky with that. I Yeah, I sound like a fake me, but I barely sweat, so I'm lucky about that. But better safe than sorry, I guess. And that is to be because I don't think it would change all of a suddenly, all of a sudden. But I just like pineapple juice, and she also gave me a little cake, so that's nice. One of my favorite cakes. It's small and it has. Let me think. What kind of mocha? Mocha. I pronounce it wrong. I know. I don't know how you call it in English, but it was crunchy. Um, Cake, but crunchy and really sweet. And I think made with egg yolk and then mocha cream and then mocha cream. I mean, and then sweet nuts. No, I mean like say mini pieces of not walnuts, different nuts. Oh, I'm bad at describing it. My English isn't good enough for that. I'm sorry. But that was great. And I also found this in my closet, by the way, and I kind of think it's cool. Um, for now, I started watching two animes today. Well, one I already started, and another one I want to start after making this video. And I started watching, I think it's called Girls Last Tour, and it's really cool so far. I'm still at the first episode, I think. Yeah, the first episode probably. And later, after making this video, I will start watching Bleach because it's my boyfriend's favorite anime. I love him. So, and he has good taste. So, it's probably a great anime. So I will watch it. Um, and I'm really curious. So I'll give my opinion later. I wanted to paint my nails, but I still have a bit on them, and I can't find a nail polish remover. My parents aren't home. So I guess I'll have to do that later. So yeah, let me know if you want to see a video of me dancing. Just don't bully me because I know I'm bad at dancing, but it's meant to be funny and fun, not to be taken seriously or to be elegant or cool or um anything or to get bullied. Because why would you? That's boring. You must be very lame if you bully someone for that. Um, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I think it's either way gonna be very a bit hard to be cool and elegant when you dance Rasputin. So yeah, it's not supposed to be cool or graceful and elegant anyways. So yeah, let me know. if you want to see. But don't bully me, okay? Please, please. Okay, I think that's it. Bye.